Hello everybody, welcome to the next Tyripposlothephant video. It's the third or the fourth, depending on whether you count the intro video as a video. Anyway, third instructional video. Today we're going to be talking about the Tyripposlothephant sides. These are its side panels. Basically just going to attach right here underneath it, and it's going to give it access to attaching it to the legs and the tail and such. So, let's get into the model. Okay, so here are the pieces we've got for this model. First off, we've got 6 of these sand-colored, the wet sand color 1x2 tiles. Next we've got these green cheese slips. I believe we've got 7 of them. Yep. We've got 1 gray one. It's lonely there. We've got this hinge piece tile. It's important that it has the 2x2 face, not the 1x2 face. And it's just a gray hinge piece. And we've got 2 ball and socket joints, the ball sides, and 1 the socket side. And then we've got 4 2x2 tiles, 2 1x4 tiles, 2 1x2 tiles, 2 1x3 tiles, 2 1x6 tiles. We've got 2 of every 1x tile, like we had 2 of every 2x tile in the last video. We've got 2 2x4s. Did I already say that? I think I might have already said that. I don't know. 1 2x3 tile. We've got 2 of these bar pieces. You'll see we've used these a lot in this model. We've got a 1x1 piece with 1 little clip on the end. This is the sideways going clip. These basically just help make the slopes at the end of it. We've got 1 on each side. We've got a 1x4 light gray, 1x2 light gray. We've got 2 clips with handlebars on them. We've got 2 of these side holder bracket pieces, 2 that are 2x2, 3 that are 1x2 facing down, and 2 that are 2x2 facing down. I've got these in dark gray. We've got 4 jumper tiles, 2 of these elbow tiles, and 2 of these 1x1 tiles. Okay, let's get building. Okay, let's begin construction on this one. This one should be a lot more simple than the last one, seeing as we don't have any really crazy decoration. So we've got 2 2x4 tiles and 1 1x4. Start by putting 1x4 and 2x4 next to each other. I love it when they do this in LEGO instructions, just have like 2 pieces floating next to one another, not connected anyway. Now let's connect them, putting this over both of them. Now we've got these 2 side connector panels, so let's put one of those on each corner there, and have a 1x2 tile in the center of them. Now we can continue on. Let's see. What did I do next? Yes, that's what it was. Okay, so let's grab these little pieces with the holes in them. Let's put one of those on top of each of there. Each of those, not each of there. That's bad grammar on my part. Let's grab one of these, put each one going across. There are a lot of ways you can make this simpler by just replacing them with a 2x2. But at some point, this model gets so dense that it's just nice to be able to take it apart if you need to. Next, what we want to do is we want to place this tile right there, hanging over the edge. There's just like a little half gap down there. And we want to take our 2 ball and socket joints, put one here, and put one there. So now we want to take 2 2x2 tiles. Again, you could simplify this to 1 2x4, but really, this part gets so dense that you're not really gaining any stability, just making it hard to take apart. Let's add a 1x4 right there. And then, let's see, we need to take a ball and socket piece right here. One of these 1x2 ones. And now this is where we use these bar parts with the clips. Put one bar part there, take the clip, put it stud out, and hinge it down. And we need to do the same on the opposite side. Let's see there. Now what we want to do is we want to take our light gray 1x4, put it right in that slot there. We're going to take a 2x3 and cover up all this colorless madness there. Actually, it's colorful madness, I guess. Now what we want to do is we want to take one of our little grassy tiles here and our gray one. We're going to put those next to one another back here. You can make these both gray, or you could make them both green, but I find it nice to have some variety. It'll help break up the model, even if you don't really see this part much at the end. Now what we want to do is we're going to take our hinge plate. We're going to wind up taking this off later, because with this on you can't actually add the 2 pieces of the Tyripposlothephant together, but it's going to be useful for us to have it on right now. One thing I love in building models, how when you hinge this plate down it just rests so perfectly on top of those cheese slopes. Now let's take a clip off to each side of this, like there, and we've got handlebars on both of those. This is just going to help give the Tyripposlothephant some roundedness back there. I'm finding I use handlebars more often in creatures than I do in actual things that are supposed to have handlebars, like motorcycles or whatever. So we're going to just cover this in these tiles, have 2 hanging off the back end and 1 on top there. We're going to take a grass piece, put it down. Right smack dab there. This is going to help in the decoration. Now I'm going to take this hinge piece, pull the entire thing off that assembly, and just put it off to the side here. We're going to throw it right there. Next, what we want to do is we want to take the A 1x6 tile, A elbow tile, one of these, and grab a random one of these slopes. That'll determine which side you're going to do. We're going to do this side first. So basically these are going to go together like this. So what we want to do is we're going to start by putting our elbow piece right there. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Then I'm taking a 1x6, throwing it way out. It's going to stick way forward. And here. And you can try putting this on, but it doesn't exactly have much of anywhere to go yet, so let's fix that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this tile and place it facing down right at the end there. Give this thing a place to sit. And we're going to take this one, put it right here. For now this doesn't do much, but we're going to attach it to our Tyripposlothephant, and these are actually going to hook in on the belly of the parts we've already made. So yeah, now we've got this wall piece. Let's make it a bit sturdier. Start by making stuff that doesn't actually make it all that sturdier, like putting this 1x3 here, just 1 stud away from the edge, and a 1x1 tile there. We didn't really add any strength or stability to it yet. Now we take our 2 jumper plates. We're going to use 2 on each side. Put 1 here and 1 below that. Perfect. Now what we want to do is we want to take one of our little sandy tiles, put it right there, and we're going to want to grab 3 of these pieces. Put 1 right here, 1 right there, and I believe 1 goes right here facing this direction. I might be wrong on that though. No, I'm wrong. Place it going backwards. Now let's flip around to the opposite side and repeat most of what we just did. Let's take our 1x6, our little corner bracket, our 1x2. I'm going to skip ahead to the 1x3, and the tile is right before we do the jumper plates. Tile, jumper plate, jumper plate, sand piece, another one here, another green piece here. We're skipping this front part this time just to give it a bit more variety. And let's clip this on here, and clip this one on here. Make sure those are about evenly spaced. Put that right there. And let's see, I believe I've done this right. That should be all the pieces we need here. Now we get to the satisfying part, our Tyripposlothephant. So let's take the piece we've already made. And basically what we want to do is we just want to push this up till these bars, where this piece goes, is 1 stud away right there. So these slopes should be lined up with these hooks. We're just going to want to squeeze that down gently, make sure nothing explodes, because stuff likes to explode in this model. And click, click, clickety-clack. Let's basically just squeeze everything together. The tighter you can get a squeeze on these bricks, the tighter they will actually fit together, and the better sturdy strength and stability your model will have. Now we want to take this hinge plate and just slide it down that crack. Now let's see if I can get it to line up. It doesn't want to line up. And bump it down there, if it is willing, which mine is not. There we go. And we bend those handlebars and bend that back, and there we go. Be careful, your Tyripposlothephant's tusks might fall off during this process. They're kind of fragile. This happens a lot. If they do, you can just add them back on, or you can just toss them to the side to put on at the end. So there we go. Hello everybody, thanks for watching, and thanks for being patient with me as we go through these bunch of these brick and tile ones. It's just a lot of foundation that we lay, and then the rest of the parts are going to be fairly easy and mostly decorational, and soon your Tyripposlothephant will start coming together. Hello everybody, thanks for watching and working and building with me, and thanks for being patient as we build this model. Trust me, even though it's a lot of tiles and slopes and it's going to be hard to make here, the next parts get easier and a lot more decorative, and this model starts to look like a Tyripposlothephant. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, instructional video 4, I guess it's part 5 of the entire series, where we will be making these stomach pieces. This is where the Tyripposlothephant starts looking right when we cover up this giant stomach cavity that's only good for holding hamburgers. Anyway, I'll see you then.